Hello everyone, welcome to the Farm and Pastor's Wife. I'm so glad you're here. My name is Leslie. If you're new here, welcome. I would love for you to hit subscribe. Normally I'm doing videos on cooking, but occasionally there's farm videos, ministry videos, grocery hauls, all sorts of things. You'll see it all here. So, welcome aboard. I just would like to say welcome back to everybody who is returning. Today we are making a Sunday, wait a minute, I'll get it right. A summertime Sunday side. And today it's all about potato salad.
Hey darling, can I tell you what's been on my mind? Sick and tired of the 9 to 5 in the city life. Hey darling, we could get out of town, see the beautiful world around, wanna see it now. Pack our bags and get in that car, leave a little note and we'll drive real far. Let's get out, we can leave this city. Let's drive to the open air. Yeah, the countryside is...
Alright, so I started out in one bowl and had to move to a bigger bowl, so that's why my sink is full of dishes. But I sliced up 5 pounds of potatoes. Now let me go ahead and tell you, this recipe came from one of my viewers. I don't make potato salad an awful lot. I think I've maybe made it a couple of times, but it's not something I make. So I was happy to get a recipe. And one that had a twist that I know my mama didn't do, and I know I probably wouldn't have done. So there's kind of a twist. But I sliced up 5 pounds of potatoes into pieces about like that, and I cooked them too long. I put them on for 10 minutes and they're still too soft. But that just means we're going to have a creamier, smoother type potato salad, and I'm totally fine with that. Totally fine with that. So my 5 pounds of potatoes are in my stainless steel bowl here. They're cooked, ready to go. I've also boiled up anywhere between 6 and 8 eggs. I went with 7. So, and I'm going to slice those up if I can find my knife. We'll just get another one. And I'm just going to slice it in half, turn it over, do it in half again. Oh, you can't see. Hello. Well, let me finish slicing this one. And then I'll show you what I do. I'll show you this time. So I'm just going to put these eggs right in here with the potatoes. So hold on a second and I'll show you what I did. All right, now, y'all, I'm struggling today. Struggling. I'm on the struggle bus. All right, so I'm going to take my egg as such, cut it down the center and roll it over. Cut it again down the center. Now I know a lot of people don't like to cut towards their hands, but I have pretty good control over my knife, so I don't worry about it. And then I'm just slicing it all the way down to the end. There we go. Okay, I'll meet you back here. I'm going to finish doing that to all 7 eggs. I'll meet you back in just a little bit. All right, so all the eggs are kind of roughly chopped. I didn't do anything fancy. Now I have some onion and celery here. I have 2 cups of onion. The recipe called for 4 cups of celery. I didn't have quite 4 cups, so I went with 3. Plus we're not a big, celery type. It's okay, but so, and I chopped it fine because we don't like big pieces. So I'm going to kind of just stir all this up. Now, you're fixing to see the twist, or the unexpected member of this potato salad. My mama would have used Duke's mayonnaise, right? I would have used Duke's mayonnaise. But my friend Karen says to use Miracle Whip. She says, trust me, I know that, she says, even people who are diehard Duke's or mayonnaise fans, when they taste this, they prefer the Miracle Whip. Well, I got to thinking about it, and I like a little bit of sweetness to my potato salad. And so it kind of makes sense because Miracle Whip has a little bit of a sweetness to it. I'm trying to get the jar open while I'm talking. All right. Okay. So, oh, and hey, if you watched yesterday's video, you know we're going to get Isaac's impression of the pillow. So we'll ask him that in just a little bit. All right, guys. Here we go. I know y'all are all fixing to string me up, but we're going to give this a try. Now, let me tell you what else I'm going to do. Once I get this salad made per her recipe, I'm going to pull out a little bit and Leslieise it. Put a couple of things, just 2 more items that I think the potato salad, that I want in my potato salad. So we'll have a big pan of hers and a little pan of mine, and we're not going to compare because they're going to be 2 different. One is just stuff that I like in potato salad. So, but we're going to start with her recipe. It calls for half of a jar of Miracle Whip. So I'm just going to start scooping. And I'm just going to eyeball half of this jar. All right, that looks pretty good. Looks like half a jar to me. All right, so we're going to go in with 1½ teaspoons of celery seed. Half, whole, and a half. The same amount of salt and pepper. Half, whole, half, half, whole. I'm going to go a little lighter on the pepper. Okay, guys. And we're going in with a tablespoon of parsley flakes. And I'm sure this is probably mainly for looks, appearance sake. All right. Let me put everything up. I'll meet you back right here. Okay, everyone, we're ready to put this together. And I actually kind of like the softness of the potatoes. I don't think it was too soft at all. So we're going to go in with all of this dressing. And you can probably hear the TV behind me. Judah's watching TV. All right. We'll set that aside. All right, and we're just going to mix this up. Now, I can't find my paprika, but I would really love to find my paprika and sprinkle the top with some paprika. It might need a little more Miracle Whip, guys. And you see what I mean about it's making kind of a creamy potato salad? I'm going to get 1 more scoop of Miracle Whip. All right, let's do another scoop of Miracle Whip. All right. I believe that looks delicious. All right, let's give this a taste. And then I will Leslie size a little bit of it. Leslie eyes, not Leslie size. Leslie eyes. All right. Pretty good. Pretty good. All right, let me put me some in, and we'll Leslie-ize it. All right, so the two things I'm going to add, only two things to this. A little bit of mustard and a little bit of sweet relish. And I'm not going to measure it, I'm just going to squirt. I will say, I personally would cut back on the celery, and that's only because I don't like celery. I'm not a big celery eater, but if you like celery, then by all means, you leave that amount in there. It's just my taste buds. I'm not a fan of celery. Everything else is absolutely perfect, and I think that is a delicious potato salad. So I'm just going to give maybe a tablespoon to start with. That's going to be plenty of mustard, probably maybe a little too much, but we'll see. And I'm going to give about a tablespoon of sweet relish to this little dab I've pulled out. Whoops, oops, a little more than a tablespoon. Okay, I just tasted it, but I'll taste it again for you guys. Both delicious. I just happen to like a little mustard and a little sweet relish in mine, and I think it's delicious.
Let me give it a whirl. We've been out working.
They're both wonderful. Like I said, if you don't like mustard, go with the original. And I would say cut back a little bit on the celery if you're not a big celery person. But if you love celery, keep that amount. Karen, thank you. I needed a good potato salad recipe, and you have done it for me, my friend. I have a big batch of potato salad. And I have a little bit of Leslie-ized potato salad. So, y'all, this is good. Let me get Bryant back over here. He didn't tell you what he thought. You coming?
Yep. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know you wanted me in.
Are you coming?
Yep. All right, here you go. I'll try both of them again. I've tried them off camera. Both of them are really good. I like the twang. Okay, the mustard one has a little more twang. I like the twang, and I'm with Leslie.
We're just not a celery.
I trim back on the celery a little bit, but it does give it a pretty color.
And the onion's perfect. I wouldn't do anything. I wouldn't change anything about the onion. The onion's perfect.
Really good.
It's delicious, y'all. Here is a great. I will leave her original recipe down below. And then just know, if you want to make it like mine, just add a little mustard and a little relish. Sweet relish. Okay, I'm going to clean up, and we'll be back in just a second to find out how Isaac liked his pillow. So let me just say, Karen, my friend, you have sold me on the Miracle Whip, y'all. And I know I have tons of mayonnaise people that are saying, no! Trust me, try it. I was like that when she sent it to me. I was like, no! But I trusted her word that she knew what she was talking about. And my friends, she knows what she's talking about. It is delicious. Absolutely delicious. Her recipe was wonderful. The only thing for me was it had too much celery. And I think it's her mom's recipe. And that's only because I'm not a celery person. Like, you may not be an onion person, so you might be totally fine with the celery and not want the onion. Where I am an onion person, but I'm not a celery person. So that's the only thing I would change, is I would go less celery. And I love it either way, with the mustard and relish or without. So either way, it was delicious, but I'm sold on the Miracle Whip, y'all. Didn't think I would be, have to be honest. I didn't think I would be, but it is delicious. So this is going to be a delicious summertime side on your Sunday table. Your summertime Sunday side. That needs to be a song so I can get it right. I need to name it. I mean, I need to make it into a song. So anyway, Judah just went outside, so let me check and see what he's doing. And we will be back with Isaac in just a little bit. They are working hard on the farm, and they're just in and out really fast. And he's a young man, and he wants to be presentable when he talks to you guys. So I'll come back as soon as he's back, and we'll find out how he thought of those Max Z's pillows. I will tell you, I loved mine. I kept the bamboo pillow. He did the memory foam ventilated pillow. And I'm in love with them, I will say. So if you missed what I'm talking about, go back to yesterday's video. And down in the description, I've added both of the links to them. And they were offering a 15% off code. But that's on yesterday's video. So be sure to go check that out. And so yeah, I will see you guys in a little bit when Isaac is back. Well, hello everybody. I've been waiting on Isaac to get here so he can tell you what he thought of his pillow. And I'll just tell you, he loved it. He did not want to get up this morning, not because he was still tired, but because he didn't want to get off of that pillow. So they're working hard on the farm. They've got a lot to do. So he won't actually be able to tell you himself on this video, but maybe the next one. But I was going to tell you, he did love his pillow. So anyway, that's all for today. I hope you've enjoyed potato salad. And remember, the grease is hot enough, you can fry anything. Bye, y'all.